Well, we're back on these rocky ridge tops of the Tennessee ridges. It's a cool morning here in the fall, and there's a lot to cover. So pretty good finds this week too, plus some beautiful views of nature. So stick around. Well guys, ain't but one way to get up on top of these ridges, just a hard walk. And I try to get up here to these rocks, start checking these old rocks as I work up. I just know there's something hidden in these rocks somewhere over time. Too much history's passed through here, so I have to check them. When you least expect it, you'll find a big find. Well, we'll work our way up here on top of this ridge and see all the beauty and see what we can find. So let's get back at it. There's a 17 and 18. I can get down here. Get hot and sweaty, you get cold. Kind of like going in the woods in the morning. You put all your stuff on. You get so hot. When you cool down, you get cold. Well, old shotgun shell. My favorite. Everybody else is in it. See what this one is. Show it to you. Popular brand, 120 years ago. That's a nice one. All right, we're moving on here. Shows of iron. 11, 15. But it's real small. It says it's not real deep. And that's not far coming up off this county road up in this ridge. So I don't know if this is worth digging or not. We're going to try it. It's so noisy down here. See, I don't even pick it up. But the pinpoint, or the big one says there's something here. Yeah, it's gone. It's out of the hole, whatever it is. That looks like a rock, don't it? It's a piece of something. Don't know. Something's gone away. It's a big chunk of metal though. Clean it up a little bit. I sure can't hurt it. Just a piece of rusted chunk of something. It ain't real heavy. It's iron or something. Rusted. Don't know what it is. I try to clean it up and I get it home better. I'll get on up this ridge. Get away from this traffic. Well, that's what it was. We're moving on. There's a 16, 18. It's solid all the way around, 16 to 18. Let's see what we got here. Another nail probably. Well, I see something in the hole. Oh, what's that? Looks like a piece of, that's a musket ball, guys. Big musket ball too. Looks like one of them big 69 caliber jobs. Get it cleaned up for you. That's an old one. Old 69 caliber musket ball, if you can see that. I'll clean it up for you and give you a thing. Looks like it's hit something. Well, that's a nice find for sure. Be finding these nails. That's an old find. That's got to be back way before they had modern powder shells, cartridges. That's a nice one. Has about, oh, right at 4 inches. I'd like to find more of them. All right, guys, we're moving on. Now, guys, being in these woods ain't all just hard work. I love being in these woods, and I want to share some of the beauty of it with you too. Walking across these ridge tops, one ridge to another, ain't it beautiful? It's just so beautiful this time of year. And you get in these hardwoods, it's that time of year. All kinds of different colors. Just so beautiful, the nature of these woods. Just so beautiful. Words can't express the beauty of these Tennessee ridges. And I try to work the top of these things. Find a lot of nails, a lot of trash I don't even show you. It's not worth showing. Nail after nail, piece of barbed wire, piece of fencing wire. But I love to work them. You at least expect it. I like here, a little old head sticking up here. Thought it was a snake. Moved the leaves, it's a little old tarpon. Precious little old thing. And speaking about nature, I seen my first woolly worm the other day. That ain't a good looking sign. He's all black. And the edge of these fields, I see these frost flowers. It's time for a frost. By the time you see this video, we are supposed to have our first frost here. So, nature's always on course. And I love these old woods. It's just sometimes you find some really interesting things that puzzles you, and sometimes you don't. Now I'm gonna have to start wiring orange out of this trip. Muzzle loader opens, and I don't want nobody to shoot me. So let's get back at it. There's a 12 to a 13, no iron. That acts like a shotgun ship. We'll find out. It rained all day yesterday. It's a damp day and it's cold. It's on the verge of frost. It may do it tonight.
Hasn't done it yet. This is the rockiest ridge I've ever been on. I see an old shotgun shell right there. Just about turned green and gone away. Let's see what that is. Barely make this one out, but it's a Western Expert. If you can see it here. That's an old one. Okay. Clean up my mess. Moving on. Says a 15 to 17. I'm next to a barbed wire fence, so who knows? Ain't found nothing. And I mean, this is the hardest place in the world. As much rain as we get, it don't do nothing to this ground. Hard clay rock up here on this ridge. There it is. Another old shotgun shell. 4 inches down that hard clay mud. It ain't mud, it's hard rock. See what this one is. That's a Remington Shore Shot, Remington UMC. I never cleaned it up. And it's hard clay. All right. We're gonna move on, clean my mess up. There's a 14 to a 16 right there. Man, this ridge, you think it's much rain as we got. You think it's much rain as we got. That we would, this ground would be softer than what it is, but it ain't. Yeah, good. Solid rock. It's crunching them rocks. There it is. Right there she come, right under them big rocks. Been there a while. Turned green. Old shotgun shell. That's an old one. An old favorite. Winchester new rival. Yep. That's an old favorite. That's a 120-year-old. All right. Clean up, moving on. There's some iron. That jumps up all the way to a 27. Well, that acts like a fence nail, old fence nail. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Mushroom, anybody? Good target, whatever it is. It's right here in this moss. Nothing. Old metal strap. Looks like a band where them metal fence posts. Somebody's cut the band off a bunch of years ago, putting the fence in. That's what that is. What a piggy. False alarm. Moving on. There's a 25 to a 30. No iron. See what this is down in these rocks. Here. Rough place. Beer can. That figures. That gives. Let's dispose of that. All right, moving on.
Well, guys, I'm trying to work my way out of here. You get these old fence rows and you find more trash than you do anything. So I wish I'd never even come down these fence rows. But you never know. Well, guys, here's a day's find. Ain't a whole lot, don't look like it, but there's a lot of country covered just to find that right there. Now, these old shotgun shells, this is an old favorite. This must have been a popular brand 120 years ago. I find more of these than I do any other brand. Old Remington UMC. That UMC stands for United Metal Cartridge before Remington took them over. Here's a Western before Winchester took them over. These are old ones. Now this old piece of metal, the more I sanded on it or brushed it, it's just nothing but rust. It's just nothing but a piece of rusted metal. And it looks like it got ridges on it. See the little ridge going right down through here. Looks like some kind of tool or something broke off, and it was about 6 inches deep. No telling how old that is or what it come off of. And all other old pieces of metal, I find so many pieces of these old metal just rusted away. Just stuff rusted away. I can't even find most of it. And these old 22s, I find them all the time. I don't even show most of them. I'll show them every once in a while. But they're just little 22s where people's hunting. Not a lot of history right there. But you can't age them either. 22s have been around a long time. Now this old musket ball here, you can see it's a musket ball. It's round here on top. But it's hit something. Big old piece of lead. I mean, that's a big one. That had to be an old big muzzle loading carbine way back. Yep, Civil War people had that too. Especially the north side did. Well, there you go. And I don't even bring along this trash home. I find all kinds of nails, old fence stuff, and I don't even bring them home. Don't even show them. You see them in the videos. Well, there's today's finds, guys. And I'll keep getting on these old ridges. When I least expect it, I'm going to find some really old coins. I ain't found none in a while. I'm about to do. I'm overdue to find some coins. So, there's today's finds, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little hunt today. In a couple of weeks, all these leaves will be gone. It'll be ugly. Wintertime's on its way. Now, I'm still waiting on that call to get back to that plantation house. I want to get there so bad before wintertime comes, but I'm still waiting and being patient, because if I aggravate them, I won't get to go back at all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this today. I'm going to try to get back in here, but now I don't know if I'll have a metal detecting video next week or not, because I'm going camping next week. I'm going hunting. So I'm going to have some videos from that, especially around the old campfire stories and out in the woods. So I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.